moment of silence on the UCO campus.
The community reacting to devastating news of 5 dead in an LGBTQ nightclub over the weekend.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Jessica Higgs.
And I'm Jocelyn Schifferdecker. At this hour, several are dead and 25 more injured after a shooting erupted inside a Colorado gay club just before midnight Saturday. Police say 2 brave club patrons are heroes after they took action and stopped the shooter's violent rampage from possibly turning even more tragic. CNN's Isabel Rosales is in Colorado Springs with the latest.
Love over hate. A sign expressing that message now sits amongst a growing memorial of flowers, mementos, and notes outside of Club Q in Colorado Springs. A night of letting loose turning to tragedy late Saturday after a deadly shooting has now rocked the city's tight-knit LGBTQ community.
It was so scary. I heard shots, broken glass, bodies.
There was a moment in time where I feared I was not going to make it out of that club alive. And I have never prayed so sincerely and quickly in my life as I did in that moment.
President Biden responding to the attack in a statement, referencing the 2016 massacre at Pulse nightclub in Orlando, saying, quote, "While no motive in this attack is yet clear, we know that the LGBTQI+ community has been subjected to horrific hate violence in recent years. We saw it 6 years ago in Orlando when our nation suffered the deadliest attack affecting the LGBTQI+ community in American history." The FBI is now assisting local authorities who are investigating the shooting as a possible hate crime.
We're getting a clearer picture as witnesses are talked to and things like that. You'll get a much clearer picture over the next couple of days.
I think it's fair to say, based on the facts, it's very hard to conceive of a situation where the motive wasn't generated by hate.
In Colorado Springs, I'm Isabel Rosales.
The Diversity Center of Oklahoma held its candlelight vigil in Oklahoma City last night to remember those lost during Transgender Day of Remembrance and the Club Q tragedy.
Oklahomans across the state also mourned the loss of Daniel Davis Aston, who lost his life in the Club Q tragedy. Aston was 28 years old and he was a bartender for Club Q when the tragedy took place. He grew up in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma before going to Colorado. Aston's mother told reporters that he was the youngest in his family and absolutely amazing. His mom recalls him telling her he was a boy at just 4 years old. A decade later, Aston, a transgender man, lost his life on Transgender Day of Remembrance. Our hearts go out to the Aston family and all of those affected.
And here at UCO, the Women's and BGLTQ+ Center held an event today to honor the victims of the Club Q shooting. I spoke with a member of the organization about resources students can use if they feel unsafe. Earlier this morning, members of the UCO and Edmond community joined together in a candlelight vigil in honor of Transgender Day of Remembrance, as well as to honor the victims of the Club Q shooting that happened this past weekend in Colorado Springs. The vigil was hosted by the center at UCO. Many people who attended spoke, and they said while they are grieving, they will not be silenced.
Tears, hugs, community, and perseverance. Those were all common themes shared by people today at the candlelight vigil.
From my bleeding heart to the next, make a connection, make a friend.
The shooting that happened at the LGBTQ club in Colorado this past weekend left some members of the UCO community feeling scared and hopeless.
I heard the news yesterday about the attack at Club Q from a professor here, Dr. Shun Kiang. And it ripped away any sense of safety I had immediately.
The center at UCO held this vigil to remind people that there are safe places they can go and they are not alone.
Students are more than welcome to just walk in. Myself, my co-manager Hannah, we're more than happy to listen. And we have lists of mental health crisis resources as well. So if anyone needs to get in contact with the counselor or anything like that, we have resources set in place where we can help them do that as well.
The center is located in Thatcher Hall in room 106.
Other safe spaces on campus include the Office of Diversity and Inclusion in the Nye University Center, the UCO Police Department, and the library.
An Oklahoma City councilman has proposed a new rule that would ban homeless camps. This new ordinance would allow police officers to arrest those occupying homeless camps on charges of trespassing if they refuse to leave after receiving a warning and citation. Ward 8 Councilman Mark Stonecipher will propose the ordinance this week. Oklahoma City rent prices have risen over 30% in the past year, and the homeless population in 2022 is far larger than the amount of available beds among the city's shelters.
The Justice Department is investigating Oklahoma's response to mental health crises. The DOJ is examining if state officials, Oklahoma City officials, and the Oklahoma City Police Department are providing the proper care for adults with mental health issues. Specifically, whether they are unnecessarily admitting people to institutions while also relying on police, rather than providing community-based mental health services. The investigation is expected to take 1 year.
After current UCO President Patty Newhold Ravikumar announcing her resignation earlier this month, the university has now announced her temporary replacement. Andrew Benton is set to be the interim president of the university. He has worked in higher education for the past 45 years, serving as the 7th president of Pepperdine University from 2000 to 2019. The Board of Regents has initiated the national search process for the university's next official president.
In response to this announcement, current President Patty Newhold Ravikumar said, quote, "I was pleased to learn that Andrew Benton was selected to lead UCO in the interim. Our families have been connected to each other for decades, and I know he is a person of strong character. I will be working with him to ensure his transition is well-informed and holistic," end quote. Benton will begin his time as interim president in January 2023. The board said he is familiar with UCO's strengths as he is an Edmond resident himself.
And it was a chilly start this morning, Jocelyn, but that sun came out and
yeah, it
warmed
ended
it
up being
up.
kind of nice. But, you know, it's been cold. Amber, what
Yes.
should we be expecting with these temperatures?
Yeah, we're going to be looking at our Thanksgiving temperatures this week, as it is Thanksgiving this Thursday. So enjoy your break and enjoy time with family and friends, and enjoy it safely as well, Broncos. All right, so we're going to be looking at our Thanksgiving forecast that will be happening, and then showers will be coming in this week and on Thanksgiving, and a little bit before that as well. We'll be keeping you updated right here on UCentral. And fall temperatures will be coming in as well. It won't be as cold as it has been for the past couple of days. So those cooler freezing temperatures that you have been experiencing will not be here. It will feel pretty nice outside for this week for Thanksgiving and with your friends and family as well. 57 up in Oklahoma City right now, 55 up in Enid, and 58 up in Ponca City, and 59 up in Woodward. We'll be covering those pretty good temperatures that will be coming into the metro tomorrow and for the rest of the week, and we'll be covering Thanksgiving forecasts as well. Back to you.
Thank you, Amber. And finals are just 3 weeks away. Do you know all your final dates and times for your classes? If not, go to uco.edu and search exam schedule, and there, students will be able to see designated times for finals for each class. Students can also check course syllabi given by the instructor with the final exam date and time. The week before finals week is called Dead Week, and UCO Max Chambers Library will stay open 24 hours Monday through Friday for both Dead and Finals Week to allow students a quiet place to study.
Tonight, Edmond Electric's Luminance, an Enchanted Stroll, opens to the public. Luminance is a walk-through light show with food trucks, plenty of photo opportunities, and events for the little ones. You can expect things like free pictures with Santa and meeting Anna and Elsa from Disney's hit movie Frozen. Gates open at 4 p.m. and at 5:30, a dynamic drone show and park lighting ceremony will take place. You can check the Luminance Facebook page for more details.
That sounds so much fun, and hopefully it's going to be warmer tonight when that sun sets. I know it's going to get chilly.
Yeah, I know, but meeting Anna and Elsa,
right.
That sounds really cool. And Amber Poston will have a look at weather when we return.
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Good afternoon, Broncos. Thanks for tuning in to UCentral. My name is Amber Poston, and happy Thanksgiving break. We'll be starting Thanksgiving break this Wednesday, so enjoy your time with your family or friends, or if your classes got canceled this week, enjoy those times, more an extended time with family and friends, and enjoy it safely as well. 57 up in Oklahoma City right now, and it feels like it's 56, my bad. And it feels like it's 56 degrees outside. So what you're feeling out right now is how it feels. So it's feeling pretty good. Humidity is 42%, which it doesn't really feel like that. It feels pretty nice outside. It's not too humid out there, so that's pretty good. Thanksgiving forecast will be coming up. We'll be showing you the numbers and what to be looking out for if you are traveling across different states. There will possibly be showers this weekend. Not a lot, but we'll keep you updated with that. And then fall temperatures are coming back. So all the freezing temperatures y'all have been experiencing will be gone for about a week. So enjoy those fall temperatures so you guys won't be freezing everything off and just feeling really cold outside. And so 57 up in Oklahoma City, 55 up in Enid, and 59 up in Woodward. So it's feeling pretty good outside right now. So enjoy those temperatures if you guys do like to go outside. 35 up in Oklahoma City tonight. So it's feeling a little bit more chillier outside than it has for the past couple of days. Well, to say that, the upcoming days it will be feeling pretty warm. So this will be the chilliest we will be feeling outside. So tonight, 35 up in Oklahoma City. Enid is going to be 25, 21 up in Guymon, and 31 up in Miami. So those temperatures will be pretty cold outside. Now tomorrow, we are going to be looking across the state, a bunch of 60s, so pretty good fall temperatures. Oklahoma City will be 60 degrees, 61 up in Ponca City, and 62 up in Altus. So enjoy those temperatures. If you guys have your classes canceled, go enjoy those temperatures with your family if you guys are celebrating Thanksgiving early. Excuse me, 37 this morning, so it was pretty chilly outside, but it did feel pretty nice outside. It wasn't too windy, so it felt pretty good out there. 56 currently right now, and 35 tonight. Now, we'll be looking at our weekly forecast for this week. Monday is going to be 56, and Tuesday and Wednesday in the 60s, and now you are seeing that small 20% chance this Thursday. So just be careful with the storms that will be possibly coming in. It's nothing too severe to be worried about right now. That 20% will be carrying on through Thursday into Friday. So just be careful. It may be a little bit humid outside, but that is not going to be bringing in any type of cold front that you'll be seeing. So it is going to be feeling pretty good outside, mostly in the 50s and 60s. Jessica and Jocelyn, are you excited for Thanksgiving break?
Yes, I'm ready to eat.
I'm very much excited for this break. Oh my gosh, yeah, the food.
I just want to eat.
Do you have any plans with any family members or anything?
Yeah, my parents are coming up here actually, so I'm excited to spend some family time together.
Good.
But coming up, Jaden Ford talks about the future of Twitter and their users.
And LGBTQ members are under attack in New York when we return.
I was raised to believe in the power of possibility, to always move forward but never forget where I came from, to value hard work, ingenuity, and hospitality. On one hand, my people are rough and rugged. On the other, refined and elegant. They taught me how to love beautiful things and cherish my past, to seek out adventure, eat well, and to have a good time. So I keep their traditions alive every place I go. They call me Oklahoma City, but you can call me the modern frontier.
UCentral News as a whole, you got to be in those different areas, like being on camera, being off camera, being in the control room. And so I feel like that is what prepared me most about being in the workplace.
UCentral and the mass comm department has provided me all the tools and the fundamentals that I needed in order to thrive well and thrive fast at my job.
Maybe it's time to hit the road and visit a place where stories unfold. This is the land of the ultimate road trip, with sights old and new on Route 66. There's fun to be had, so much to do, and a few new surprises before you get through. Oklahoma has the most miles to share of Route 66. It's really quite rare. TravelOK.com will show you the way. Come see for yourself this iconic highway.
Hello, I'm Jaden Ford, and welcome back to Central Diversity. As Twitter struggles with the number of issues, disabled users of the platform worry they will lose their lifeline. Because of its unique format and broad reach, Twitter has become a public space for people with disabilities. Now, many advocates worry that recent changes by Elon Musk could cause harm to the platform. Twitter is the easiest social media platform for blind and deaf people to use. It is also the best communication platform for people who struggle with speech or fine motor control issues. Another familiar face is back on Twitter. After his recent anti-Semitic comments and being sidelined for 2 weeks, Ye is back. The artist formerly known as Kanye West was welcomed back to Twitter by new owner Elon Musk. Musk said that Ye's hiatus was not his call, and over the weekend, Elon took polls asking people who should be unbanned from the platform. Among many, former President Donald Trump was among the few, and he made it clear he would be using his social media platform instead. One person is still banned, conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. And 4 attacks on a New York LGBTQ bar have not deterred its owner from keeping doors open. The most recent incident was Saturday when a man was caught on camera attempting to throw bricks out the window. 4 times since October, the Verse Bar in Hell's Kitchen had similar attacks, including 3 in the past week. The windows have been replaced multiple times, forcing Verse owner to install shatterproof glass so no one gets injured. The bar remains open for business, and the patrons say they stand in solidarity with the victims of Club Q in Colorado Springs. And that will wrap up Central Diversity. Thank you for all the viewers. Happy holidays, and I'll toss it back to the desk.
Thank you, Jaden. And coming up after the break, UCentral's Brooke Niver will talk about the women's basketball team defeating 2 opponents this weekend.
And my Dallas Cowboys pulling out a win even though they were the underdogs against the Minnesota Vikings. Stay tuned.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision. Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent.
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world. Told you she's super smart. If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at SheCanSTEM.
In the land of wonder and awe, you won't believe you see what you saw. Where there's something to do for young and for old, where stories are written and then they're retold. Visit TravelOK.com today. Come see for yourself and come out to play.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Brooke Niver with your sports update. The women's basketball team won 2 games this weekend, led by their new head coach, Emma Andrews. The Broncos beat Missouri S&T on Friday night 99-84, and then proceeded to beat Oklahoma Christian Saturday night 78-64. Eliza Knapp and Brooke Rayner were leading scorers for both games, having weekend totals of 46 points. Knapp was just named the MIAA Women's Basketball Athlete of the Week as well. The Broncos play tomorrow night at 5:30 against Cameron at the Hamilton Fieldhouse. And the women's cross country team ended their season at the NCAA Division II Cross Country Championship. The team competed at Missouri Southern's Tom Rutledge course and finished 34th overall. Corey Kazar led the Broncos by running the 6K in 24 minutes and 21 seconds. She finished as the 168th out of 233 runners at the championship. In the men's wrestling, team placed 14th at the Lindenwood Open this weekend. Studs Morris, Dylan Lucas, and Anthony Desvine had runner-up finishes to lead the team. Coach Todd Steedley even said, "We looked like we did last year at the national tournament." The Broncos will be off this week before competing again at home against Ouachita Baptist on December 2nd. Now onto the NFL. How about them Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys defeated the Minnesota Vikings 40-3. This is the largest victory on the road for the Dallas team. The Cowboys had a season high of 458 yards on 70 plays while scoring on 8 of their 10 possessions. Dak Prescott completed 22 of 25 passes for 276 yards and 2 touchdowns. Former Sooner Ezekiel Elliott ran for 42 yards with 2 touchdowns on 15 carries. That leads me into Week 12 for the NFL. On Thanksgiving, the Bills will play the Lions, the Giants will take on the Cowboys, and the Patriots will play the Vikings. The first game will be played at 11:30, followed by a 3:30 and 7:20 game. All of the games on Thursday are branded with the name of the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration to honor former head coach and broadcaster John Madden, who passed away in December of 2021 at the age of 85. That's all I have for my last sports update of the semester. Make sure to keep up with Bronco Athletics on broncosports.com. Have a great holiday season, and remember, roll shows. Back to Jocelyn and Jessica at the desk.
Thank you so much, Brooke. And when we return, we'll talk about our final show of the semester tomorrow.
And Amber Poston will have one last look at weather. Stay tuned.
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back. And the world's largest tree doesn't come out of Rockefeller Center in New York, but instead Dortmund, Germany. The tree stands largely at 46 meters or 150 feet tall and takes 50,000 lights to create the magical moment. 20 huge candles and a 4-meter-high angel shine over the German market. The Dortmund Beauty beats the record for the largest tree in the world against Enid, Oklahoma, who owned the title last year before severe winds broke it.
That's really interesting.
That's crazy.
Honestly.
I didn't know that Enid formerly had the largest tree. That's
but like
insane.
winds breaking it.
Yeah.
That's typical Oklahoma,
Yeah,
Amber.
Oklahoma
What are the winds going to be looking like this week?
That's pretty cool. To know that it was an Enid as well, that's a pretty cool fact to know about that. But I'm going to be stepping out of the way so you guys can look at our forecast for this week for Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend. It'll start on Wednesday if you guys had classes canceled on Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy those extra days with family. Thunderstorms will be coming in on Thursday, but nothing to be worried about. It'll just be scattered showers, 20%, and we'll be still having the 20% going into Friday as well. So we'll be seeing a bunch of 50s and some 60s. So your Thanksgiving week, Black Friday, is going to look absolutely wonderful outside. No freezing. It's just going to feel absolutely great outside. So enjoy those temperatures this week. Now, the current conditions throughout the state: 57 up in Oklahoma City, 55 up in Enid, and 58 up in Ponca City as well. Now we're going to be covering our temperatures tonight. It will feel like 35 degrees outside, so it will feel a little bit chillier tonight than it will for the next coming weeks. And we're not a super strong mile-per-hour winds, so enjoy those times this weekend with family and friends, and enjoy those moments with them while you can. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Amber. And tomorrow's UCentral show at 4:30 will be our last for the fall semester. UCentral is set to return in the spring of 2023. To stay up to date with all things UCO and surrounding areas, please follow our social media accounts at UCentral Media, and we will see you again next year.
But sadly, one person won't be returning in the spring, as UCentral's own Jessica Higgs graduates in December. So Jessica, everyone at UCentral wants to wish you all of the success in the world.
Thank you, guys. I'm very, oh, thank you, guys.
From all of us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You guys, this really means a lot. And just UCentral, my family for the past 3 semesters. Get on in here, Jaden. Really, it's flown by. Honestly, I can't believe my time has come to an end already. I just want to say thank you. Especially to the people that you don't get to see behind the camera. Everyone is just so incredible here. Yes, everyone, camera, producer, director, Ben, Kendall, everybody, Miracle. Wow, I feel like I'm giving an Academy Award. This is not what that meant to be. I just want to say thank you. I loved my time here, and I'm really sad that this is my last show. I can't believe it. But
you shared so many stories.
I know.
We're all going to miss you so much next semester.
Thank you. Well, I'm leaving it in good hands for sure. UCentral is in good hands, and I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future.
Wait to see what you do.
Exactly. We're excited for you.
Yes, I'm very excited, but UCentral is in good hands, and I'm excited to see y'all's future and what the future holds for you guys. And this is not goodbye; it's just catch you later.
For sure. See you later.
Right.
It was a pleasure, Jessica.
Thank you so much. Well, that's all the time we have on this edition of UCentral News. We'll catch you back here tomorrow at 4:30 for one last time, and then these guys will bring it back in the new year, 2023.
We'll see you guys then.
Thanks for tuning in, and have a great, happy holidays.
Have a good night, Broncos. Oh, thanks, guys.
You're so welcome. I thought those would a moody color. I was like, I thought they were great.
They're so cute.